Okay, well, I'm going to welcome everyone to the webinar this morning for learning about SaaSMAX and how you can earn recurring revenue selling cloud and SaaS apps. I'm Dina Moskowitz, and I'm the CEO and founder of this company, which has been around for, the platform's been up and running for just about a year now, and we've been focused on growing the critical mass of quality app vendors and cloud services resellers that we're bringing on SaaSMAX, but I'll tell you more about that shortly. And for those of you who are attending this morning, let me just say this is what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover a little short introduction to SaaSMAX, and as a reseller, how you can earn money selling cloud and SaaS software. We'll touch upon what the SaaS adoption is looking like out there in the market and the great opportunity that exists for you these days in order to realize what a early stage you're at this point in time and by getting involved in SaaS and cloud services. We'll talk about the SaaSMAX marketplace and how it brings value to you as a reseller who's looking to sell cloud services, and what's involved in using the platform, and suggestions on how to upsell multiple SaaS apps at once so that you can really understand the business model and how to ramp it up. And a little bit about the campaign that we have going on for March SaaSmas when you join SaaSMAX as a reseller. Just as a little side note, not to be promotional, but if you do join SaaSMAX today after the webinar or during the webinar, and it's free to join, we will send you a little thank you Starbucks gift card for taking the time to do so and taking the extra effort to learn about it. So let's get started. Again, I'm Dina Moskowitz, founder and CEO of the company, and joining me right now is Emma Steinberg, who has been recently joined us. Prior was VP of Business Development at Shared Band and has a lot of experience in the channel, both with SaaS and telecom. And we also have Donna Olmstead, who is the SaaSMAX Solution Provider Account Manager. So many of you who are on the call today, if you sign up on SaaSMAX or if you're already on SaaSMAX, you're probably familiar with Donna. She's easily reachable. And Henry Buffel, who's our Channel Marketing Director, who has been working a lot with the app vendors to help them market and enable you with good information and announcements and blogs and the snapshot webinars. So to talk quickly about the SaaSMAX channel marketplace and platform, we basically exist, and our mission really is to help improve and increase the sales of cloud and SaaS apps, and do that through the sales value chain. So basically by bringing quality app vendors into our marketplace and bringing resellers who are innovative and looking for smart solutions for their customer base, we're growing the streams of recurring revenue for both those resellers and for the app vendors. As of today, we have about 42 app vendors in our marketplace, and we have over 150 resellers. So the slide is actually outdated as of a week. We're really experiencing some exciting growth these days. So what you're seeing right now is our beta platform and SaaSMAX sort of pre-launch. But as you can see, the early adopters are excited and starting to take action, and we're very excited about bringing on and continuing to grow the reseller base as well as the quality types of apps that we're bringing in. Our goal really, in addition to increasing the sales value chain, is to do so and also bring a lot of efficiency to the resellers and the app vendors. So by having one contract with SaaSMAX, when you sign up, you really don't have to do any more contracts with any other app vendors in our marketplace. You can immediately start reselling them and using our one-stop deal management tool in order to refer and to resell any of the deals that are in any of the apps in SaaSMAX. We basically allow that, we manage that with you and for you, and we reconcile your commissions and collect them for you, and we distribute them to you, which really is acting as a separate business back office for you that helps to reduce the pains experienced with a lot of channel partnerships. Our goal also is we want app vendors to be able to find quality resellers and have those resellers be able to discover the apps as they become available. And we also have a very high quality, experienced staff that has a lot of years of channel expertise. And so, for example, Donna, who you may have spoken to in the past, or who will be someone who becomes a good friend of yours in the future, she's been a solution provider, channel manager with IBM Global Services throughout her career, and was an entrepreneur in a software company herself. So she really brings a lot of expertise to the table and is a great first touch point for you. Not just someone who's answering the phone. She's really got a grasp of what's going on in the market. We've got Emma Steinberg, who's on the call today, who is also very strategic and understands how to enable you and help you to sell to your clients, and can help you to understand the solutions in our marketplace and work with you to put together perhaps a portfolio of apps that you'd want to upsell to your specific client base. Randy Stultz, he's been a channel manager for CA Technologies and D-Link and Zones, and Clinton Gatewood has built a channel for Zenith Infotech. So we really understand your pains as a reseller, the challenges of bringing new products to market, and how to help you to be enabled so that you can focus on the sale. Some of the examples of the cloud apps in SaaSMAX today are here. Again, because we had several join over the past couple of weeks, this is slightly outdated, my apologies, but it's very simple to see what we have on SaaSMAX by not even having to log in. You go on our site and you search Find Apps, and it'll show you the apps that are currently visible in our marketplace, but new ones are becoming visible every day. So Maven Link, for example, is a great project management tool. It's one of the top rated in the Google App Marketplace. They're offering, I think, up to a 25 or 35% commission to resell their app. Big Contacts is a great CRM app, very simple. It's one of our top, most popular ones with our resellers, and we're watching some of our resellers do a lot of volume with that one. 2X is a virtual desktop application, as is Effortless Office. We've got other CRMs. We've got workforce management solutions. We've got solutions for the retail and hospitality sector with point-of-sale software, call center management. We've got apps that improve your website analytics, such as SessionCam, and apps that go on your website to help you socially announce all of your events to a broader spectrum. We've got a partnership with Sandler Partners to help you easily become a telco reseller of bandwidth and VoIP. And our strategy there was, since you're selling more SaaS, you might as well make sure that your clients have the bandwidth they need to operate all of the SaaS apps. And Sandler Partner brings together very inexpensive telecom rates and makes you look good. And it's a very passive sale. Yet the commissions they offer are 20 to 50%. And so as you become smarter about selling SaaS apps, whether they're in the infrastructure space, security space, or business process space, or marketing space, we can really help you extend the number of solutions you're offering into your customer base. So it comes down to why we exist here is that for resellers and for the whole sector, we're seeing that right now you're leaving money on the table, because if you sell SaaS and cloud apps and you add that to your customer, your portfolio of products, it can lead to new revenue per customer. It can easily lead to you getting new customers simply by being asked by colleagues and customers who have other departments who you may not really be interfacing yet, but you may have solutions for them that you can bring to the table. It gives you a competitive advantage over a lot of other solution providers out there who are not thinking ahead about the future of solutions, but are only focused on servicing what's been implemented. It can bring you new service revenue as well, because to train and support and to help these companies adopt the new solutions oftentimes requires that they pay you to get in there and work with them. It also brings you new partner opportunities with these app vendors and gets you to become an early adopter yourself of new types of software technologies that you can bring to your customer base, and brings you that level of expertise that makes you stay important and relevant in your sector. And I can tell you from our experience, we're seeing more and more solution providers starting to look at cloud and SaaS apps, but we're seeing that the business sector is adopting them more quickly. Is everyone seeing the slides right now? Can you please let me know, Emma,
now I am. Now
okay.
I am, just right now.
Okay, my apologies for that. Well, hopefully you're seeing a good slide.
Maybe it was just me.
Okay, great.
I was hoping.
So you can see the bag of money, right?
I can see the bag of money, yes.
Okay, sorry, everyone. Hopefully my voice was captivating enough to be able to keep you paying attention. So here's another important slide, which is good that you can visually see, which is that the commissions for selling SaaS can compound exponentially very quickly. And if you started out, just an example here, if you were selling one app and the app was an average of $40 per user per month and you had 10 customers, and each of those 10 customers needed 20 licenses, and you were earning a 20% commission, which is a typical commission that you'll see for SaaS and cloud sales. That results in a monthly commission fee of $1,600, which over 3 years results in nearly $60,000 of commission for that one app to your 10 customers. So imagine if you turn that into 10 apps and you're licensing that to 25 customers. That can bring you revenue over 3 years of $1.4 million. It's very exciting, and that's excluding any additional service revenues that you can end up charging for implementing the apps in the early stages. But also realize that once you bring an app in, it does become more of a passive recurring revenue collection for you. SaaS is here to stay. So basically, with SaaSMAX being at the point where we're at, we're seeing so many interesting software as a service and cloud solutions coming to us that are all looking for ways to become noticed and to become discovered. And as of today, the market is growing and is at least in SMB cloud spending, it's topped over $45 billion already. And while we don't necessarily hear much about it in the big media, the reality is that many businesses are already using an average of 7 cloud apps. They may not know that they're cloud, they may not know that they're called SaaS, software as a service, but they don't really need to know they're called that. The solution providers, you need to know it because that will help you in discovering the solutions. But when you're selling to your clients, you really only need to sell to them based upon what is the app solving for that client. And whether it's SaaS or not SaaS will depend more upon that company's requirements and compliance requirements. But otherwise, you can definitely focus on bringing them the solutions that these softwares are providing to the customers. So there's no doubt that this is a huge industry sector and that there's a really enormous opportunity for the trusted solution providers to get right in the middle of it and capitalize on it. Again, here's another table that shows that the average number of cloud business apps used in the SMB sector is around 7 right now. So again, here there's a SaaS app nowadays for nearly everything, whether it's document management or security or online meeting software or HR software, and there's even online recruiting software, marketing lead generation software, you name it, it's getting more and more granular. In fact, yesterday I met with a software CEO who has a landscape management solution for managing property and urban trees. So you can, when you think about it, each industry has certain needs and specificities, and we're starting to see a lot of really great offerings come about that are targeted and specific. And SaaSMAX hopes to become that choice engine that allows you as the resellers to really identify the right solutions based upon what your clients do and what your sweet spot is, and be able to bring those to market and profit from them. So this is a little slide that just shows the problem today, which is that, ironically, while the multiple listing service and real estate sector has a great solution for real estate agents, buyers, and sellers, and the travel industry has great solutions for airlines and agents and flyers, and same with the car industry, we're not seeing that yet existing for the software sector, for the cloud-based software sector. You may see some ecosystem-specific ones, but you're not really seeing one place that's capturing all of it and enabling the trusted solution providers to find the types of quality solutions that they need without searching forever in Google and just finding the ones that are making a lot of noise. So this is what it looks like today. It's one big mess. And SaaSMAX is looking at organizing that mess and turning it into a very synergistic ecosystem of its own to allow selection and identification and doing business to be much more efficient within this sector. So basically, we focus on app discovery and awareness. And while our marketplace is great today, we're already moving on to our next generation of it. So in a few months from now, you'll be able to see even more tools and discovery and comparison capabilities in here, as well as an exponentially growing number of apps in the marketplace. We'll help you focus on the right purchasing decisions and also focusing on improving partner management processes. We'll be able to, I'll show you later on in this deck how we allow you to do deal registration all in one place. We also manage the commissions and tracking of those and reconciling of those with the app vendor and you, facilitating your back office processes that would normally be a real pain for you to have to manage, particularly when you have if you have some apps that are just maybe $20 a month while others are thousands of dollars a month. We're really making it profitable for dealing with the apps that may not have a lot of monthly commission, but still worth it for you to collect since it's not a big effort for you anymore. We provide you with education through snapshot webinars as the new apps come on board, and we announce them to you in emails whenever a new app is visible in the marketplace. And we also encourage transparency when you're able to, when you find an app that you like, we encourage you and facilitate introductions direct to the app vendor as necessary. So again, the reseller pains that we solve are that there's a lot of market confusion and misinformation. And so we help app discovery processes without all the noise. When you need a different app or if you're looking to sell an app and you don't see it in SaaSMAX, by all means, we encourage you to tell us about it. We're hearing that all the time now from resellers. They want this app or they want that app, and we start to send our app recruiting account people, salespeople, out to learn about those apps and pull them into SaaSMAX. So that's happening as we speak, and our goal really is to bring in the apps that you care about that'll make you profitable and successful. So please, we encourage you to let us know which ones you may want or find valuable or new ones coming on board. So we also help with the contracting and onboarding requirements. Basically, again, as I mentioned before, not to be redundant, is by signing up with SaaSMAX, during that registration process, you agree to terms and conditions, and that is all that's necessary. Once we approve you as a qualified reseller, that's all you need to be able to then be able to sell any of the apps in the SaaSMAX marketplace. Some app vendors may require you to do some certification or training process, but contractually, you're already done. So that can save you a lot of time, and it also allows you to focus on the solutions, not focus on what does it take in order to become a reseller. So that's our goal, is making it as simple for you to do business and find opportunities and create value. Our deal management platform, same thing. By coming to the SaaSMAX deal management platform to register all of your deals, you're getting a grasp of everything going on in your business in one place, as opposed to having to log into multiple partner portals. In fact, that probably restricts you from becoming a partner at more than a few software companies, with more than a few companies, because it's a pain in the neck to have to register and manage all of your deals on all different platforms. So that's one of the things we solve for you. We also push our app vendors to provide marketing enablement tools so that you can have everything at your fingertips through our app profiles to be able to leverage when you're making sales and referrals to your client base. And again, because we're bringing more and more solutions in, and we're doing the filtering out and determining which apps are quality solutions, we're doing work for you that gives you a faster path to market and a faster path to increasing your recurring revenue. One of the things that we also did here was we put together a list to show you why SaaS vendors really care about motivating the channel. Firstly, they don't all have the resources and in-house capability to build their own traditional sales channel. It's quite expensive of an endeavor. And, you know, and a lot of times while they may have a fabulous app, it may be an app that is, you know, one piece of a puzzle for a solution provider to sell, whereas it's a lot of work for each of these app companies to sell their one piece of the puzzle on its own. They also don't always have the contacts or trusted advisor relationships themselves to influence the purchase decisions, and that's something that you as a reseller easily bring to the table because you have the existing customers, you have their trust, you care about maintaining those relationships, and you know them personally, and so you have more at stake and can bring these valuable solutions to your customer. And the SaaS vendors that join SaaSMAX, they recognize that, they value that, they appreciate it. They don't want to usurp those relationships. They want to leverage and facilitate them, and they want to compensate you generously for those relationships. They also don't have the internal resources themselves to do all the training, support, maintenance that customers sometimes require. And so there's the opportunity, again, for you as a solution provider to be able to earn additional income with your customers by bringing these solutions in. Stats have also shown through certain research in the SaaS sector that when you're involved as a trusted advisor in the middle, you are actually reducing churn rate, which is drop-off rate, by as much as 50% in the first year during that end-user adoption. And that's because you're really helping the client understand all the features and functionality and adopt it, as opposed to having an individual in a company bring on an app, not tell everyone else about the app, or not use it to its full effectiveness. So there's a huge difference in to the app vendor when they have a solution provider involved in the sale process. The other interesting piece for you to know is that a lot of your competition is not really that aware themselves even about all the SaaS and cloud opportunities that exist out there, and there's a lot of confusion still. So by getting ahead of the curve and being in this place looking at these opportunities today, you really are giving yourself a head start and making yourself extremely relevant and important to your customer base, because there are some amazing solutions that are probably providing the same or better functionality than what they're using today for less money. And if you can bring those to them, you're in a great position. So a little more about our marketplace. I think I mentioned already before that we're in beta right now, building critical mass and adding functionality. We have over 40 app vendors, over 150 resellers. Our pipeline is growing broadly. We've earned a lot of recognition in the channel already. In fact, on Wednesday we were awarded one of the SMB Nation 150 awards, which was great. And you'll probably see us in the next few weeks being written up in the VAR Guide blog or the Talking Cloud blog, whoever Joe Panettiere is submitting his blog to, but we had a great conversation this week. And our team is just terrific and knowledgeable, and our advisory board is very well connected as well. And we have just about every resource necessary to help the solution providers who are coming in to learn about the apps in our marketplace, to find more of the apps that you care about to bring in, and to help you grow your recurring revenue base. To give you, rather than to show you on a slide, I'll have you see our marketplace right now. To be able to go on SaaSMAX, it's as simple as clicking on, reseller join now to join, but I'll sign us in as a temporary, as a demo reseller to just give you an idea of what it looks like. So you'd join SaaSMAX and you'd log in, and you'd be able to go into the marketplace and view the different apps here. There might be a lag. And I'll show you some of the app descriptions. So when you were to look at an app like, I'll show you the demo app so that we don't give anything away, so to speak. And I'll show you Maven Link. So Maven Link is going to, you can see, we ask a lot of very deep and broad knowledge about an app vendor so that you don't have to jump around to their site to see what you need. For example, in the technical areas, you can see what ecosystems they work in, what browsers they support, what compliance issues they are concerned with, like they comply with HIPAA and SAS 70, which is fabulous. who their hosting provider is, what kind of security they have in their site, where they're available geographically and what languages they support, if they're multi-tenancy, if they have redundant backup, what kind of setup requirements, data integration requirements, and when the product was first released. These are all things that maybe an end user may not look at themselves, but you as a trusted advisor, we've learned really care about that kind of data. So we've had it become, so we ask it of the app vendors and require them to complete these profiles as thoroughly as they can. Then you come to a channel tab that shows what kind of solution providers typically come here, what kind of industries are usually serviced with this product, what are the organizational types that are serviced, and the customer sizes. We ask them to add even more, such as, who are the solution providers who have the most success with this app, right? In their case, they say familiarity with Google Apps and QuickBooks is a plus but not a requirement. And if you're familiar with cloud-based technologies, we'll find it very easy to grasp and present. Customers most likely to purchase it are agencies, consulting firms, professional service firms, and SMBs who leverage an external workforce. It's available for private label. And the information here goes on and on. What's required for app boarding, what's the product training process, what's the required customer billing information, and it really allows you to make smart decisions quickly and know everything you can. Pricing and commission, we allow them to print their pricing and say what their offers and commissions are, which is really, you need to be a member of SaaSMAX to see those things. But most of the app vendors in SaaSMAX are offering between 15 and 35% recurring revenue commission. So we're doing a good job of getting them to motivate the resellers and make it worth your while to upsell their apps. We have marketing tabs that show screenshots of their app and provide testimonials, even demo environments. So they show you can log into a demo with a username and password just for SaaSMAX members, and it allows you to play in their sandbox rather than have to create a new trial. Reviews and support are all available here. And so if you were interested in selling this to one of your clients, you would register a deal. And this is how simple it actually goes to work. So you would have a form here that would allow you to register your deal. You'd include the app pricing plan that you selected. We'd ask you to include your company, your client end user information so that there's proof that you have that client. And we would ask you to explain what is your relationship with that client. Perhaps attach proof if you want to, and that helps the app vendor to avoid channel conflict and ensure that you're the one who owns that deal. Once you were to press submit, you would then go to a deal management summary page that would show you the status of your deals. And this is a demo account, but an app vendor would be able to go in and approve your deal. And then once a sale's reported, whether it's you or them, you're able to then manage that, and SaaSMAX helps that whole process along. So again, well, this is all the apps in our marketplace. This is a great segue because what's important for the solution providers and resellers like you to know is that when you're upselling one type of solution, there's probably multiple other SaaS solutions that you could sell at the same time that are really going to compound the value that you're bringing to your client. And we have lots of those apps in SaaSMAX, and I can talk to you about those as you go. So, for example, in the SaaS for communications infrastructure, if that's where you end up specializing, we have apps that can allow you to do wireless access management, wireless security, broadband aggregation, website DDoS attacks, and asset management, which all focus on security and securing your communications infrastructure. For the HR sector, we have apps for workforce management, for shift planning and management, for recruiting, for employee benefits and awards programs like gamification, and even for call center management. For sales, and so the categories expand, and there's lots of interesting ways you can upsell multiple apps. So we would encourage you to speak to Donna and to Emma and to other people in SaaSMAX to help you really understand what those great opportunities are to bundle things. This is a great testimonial from one of our solution providers who joined in December. He immediately knew that there was a CRM solution that he wanted to resell and a broadband solution. So through a partnership with Sandler Partners, a master agent, he already converted that customer to not only to start using CRM, one called Green Rope actually, but also that he's upselling them broadband. And because you're in a great position of selling SaaS, you're also able to bring up the conversation that they may need more broadband to sell to their client base, because customers are using more broadband the more cloud services that they use. And Sandler Partners is one of those master agents that brings VoIP and telecom and T1 lines all to the client at a much cheaper, just at a great rate. We'll just say that. We've found that our resellers are extremely happy. It makes them look good. So anyway, March SaaSMAX campaign basically is our little way of getting people motivated. And when you're joining SaaSMAX this month, the sale is that if you close 3 sales, not by March 31st, now by April 15th, that will actually reward you with an extra $100. So if you identify one or more apps in SaaSMAX that you'd like to sell to your customers, you'd register those deals. When those deals convert into sales by those clients actually signing up, you'll get $100 from us, but you'll also start earning recurring commissions from those app vendors that we track and collect for you. So it's a great little challenge for you, because some of the apps in SaaSMAX are really no-brainers. Other ones do require knowledge of the product and a sale process, and those typically will bring you higher commission rewards as well. But we encourage you to look at all the different types that may just be a no-brainer based upon your sweet spot. So I think that's the end of our presentation. I tried to do it quickly and efficiently, and I'm not sure if anyone has any questions, but just let me know. And I'm looking in the question area right now to see if there's anything. Nothing yet. But Emma, if you have anything that you'd like to share, please join in.
Yes, thanks, Dina. Yeah, I just want to reinforce the fact that we're all here to help you, and definitely once you've signed up as a solution provider, please give me send me an email, contact me, so I can help kickstart your engagements. I can help you identify the apps that you need to consider for your customers, and also, as Dina said earlier, if the apps that you need aren't there, then this helps us start to identify and bring on board the apps that you need for your customers. So just email me, and I'd love to understand just what your needs are, and start helping you work through the SaaSMAX marketplace.
Great. And Henry, I'm not sure if you're there, but would you like to say something as well?
Yeah, I just would like to tell the solution providers that if and when they do sign up for SaaSMAX, typically you'll receive marketing materials from me, and that my email address will be attached, or Donna's, depending on where they are in terms of joining SaaSMAX. And feel free to reach out anytime if you have questions about apps that are in our marketplace, and how we can help you both promote your own business and also find apps that are appropriate for your clients.
Great. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I don't see any additional questions right now, but it does look like a few people actually signed up for SaaSMAX as we were presenting, so we'll make sure to get you those Starbucks gift cards as well. And again, you feel free to contact any of us here, myself, Donna, Emma, or Henry. We're all here to help, and we encourage you to follow our blog, Why SaaS. And hopefully, if any of you are local in Southern California, we'd love to meet you, or perhaps see you at a future conference. We do announce when we're at various conferences. And hopefully, we'll be able to help you grow your business and earn some recurring revenue. So take care, have a great weekend, and feel free again to reach out to us directly. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.